Free is great, but only if it's useful. Free credit scores from some apps can differ by as much as 100 points from your actual FICO score that 90% of top lenders use when you apply for a credit card, personal loan, car loan, or mortgage. That can mean a higher interest rate, a bigger monthly payment, or worse.
Denied.
MyFICO gives you your actual FICO score, the score lenders use, straight from the company that created it. For the moments that matter, get the score that matters, your FICO score. Visit myfico.com and get started for free today.
It's time for this week's Here's How. And this week, here's how to be a big man down the pub.
Regularly buy bags of crisps as a symbol of status amongst the other patrons, making sure to pop every single bag as you open them. Cheer loudly for both participants of any televised sporting event. This will show the other pub drinkers that you're actually very open-minded. Offer absolutely everyone a cigarette. Can't stress it enough. Every single person, offer them all a fag. If need be, don't take no for an answer. Some people are too proud to accept the freebie. But to convince them, if they say no to you twice, you can offer to smoke one besides them if they agree to have one too. In fact, tell them, if you smoke one, I'll smoke one too. Do a round around the pub, not a buying everyone's drinks. Don't go for that route. You don't want to buy the love, you want to earn the love. A lap, we'll call it a lap. Do a lap of the pub, collecting everyone's emptied glasses, leave them all on one of the outdoor tables outside. Helps keep the pub a little bit tidier. Offer to watch over other people's drinks. Tell them you promise you're not going to let anybody at all, no matter who it is. I am not going to let anybody spit in that drink whilst you're away. Never use the bathroom. Obviously you'll need to relieve yourself. Booze is a diuretic, but just piss in some plant pots or something. You can start yourself a little urban legend using the notice boards in supermarkets about the drinker with the expanding bladder.
You know who I do reckon spits in drinks? The people that haven't signed up to me Patreon yet. Well, that's www.patreon.com/worldaroundyou. You get bonus podcasts, all my books, video versions of these shows from when they're recorded, and other things like I'm reading through an antique book at the minute called The World's Strangest Crimes. You get discount codes as well from my website. So for $1 you get the video versions, but for $3 or anything higher than that you get discount codes, all the books, everything. You get access to everything for £3 and up. Anyway, we'll carry on.
Never use the bathroom. Obviously you'll need to relieve yourself. Booze is a diuretic, but just piss in some plant pots or something. You can start yourself a little urban legend using the notice boards in supermarkets about the drinker with the expanding bladder. Learn yourself lots of jokes and assign each of them in your head to one person, each joke to each one person in the pub. Then, every time you see a person for the first time that day, tell them that rehearsed joke that you always tell them. So say you've got 5 people, you always tell person 1 joke A, always tell person 2 joke B, etc, etc. People might say, he always tells me the same joke every time I see him. Then people will say, me too. But how long until they realise that you've been telling all of them different jokes? Then, you're a local character. Offer to buy drinks for any of the drinkers that look a little young and they might have, left their ID at home in the car. The pub can't sell alcohol to people who do look under 25 without identification, but maybe they'll be quite happy that they can now make more money and an extra sale, by selling their alcohol through you as a broker. Buy lots of frozen mints, defrost it Thursday, then on the Friday night take it bagged up in new bags and sell it off as leftover meat from the burger factory you work at. People might be more than happy to swap you a pint of lager for a kilo of cheap mints that they can take back to the wife. Make well estimated guesses on how much alcohol is still in the bottles of spirit and tell people your estimations as a matter of fact. But do it so that it looks like it's on impulse, whilst you're there already talking, or as soon as they appear next to you at the bar, grab them hard in the arm and tell them frantically, there's 734 centilitres in that bottle. Then act casual and just carry on making conversation. Do it like you can't help yourself. And that's the end of this week's Here's How.
This episode was brought to you by Fat Pete's Prints. It's a little Etsy shop They sell pictures of what looks like a sexual predator on a t-shirt. There's a t-shirt I'm wearing right now with a placard on it. For those of you that aren't that well read, and that's a sign that says animal cruelty, and underneath it they've written, "You can't beat it." So it's instructional t-shirts, it's weird t-shirts, very niche t-shirts. There's a discount code as well. You're going to want to use the discount code DEADRAT, all capital letters, DEADRAT, and that'll get you 15% off anything on their shop. Or, you know, there's always the stuff on my shop as well, but they're the ones sponsoring this, so, you know, I don't think they'll mind me saying that. Anyway, yeah, thank you for listening, blah blah blah. Sign up to my Patreon so you're not like a drink spitter. I'll see you in a bit.